You look lovely.
It is spring finally, and it's going to be a big spring. We got an event. A rat sneaks into your house and steals the coins from your sack, one by one. Catch the rat. That was the last heist of that thieving rodent. The coins with the marks of its blood came back to your sack. Accept. But what's really a big deal this spring is our child is born. Bogusz and Amelia have had a child. After a little cutscene, you get to choose the gender of the child you want to have. I'm not sure if you can do this on the valley. I think Rasimir on the valley map always has a boy. But in this case, I'll take a boy. And we're going to name him sort of after his father. His father is Bogusz. Bogusz will name him Boguslav. Boguslav. And we see and hear that Amelia is now taking care of the baby. And a crib has, or a cradle has magically...
Maybe not Cousin Matthias.
Yeah, Cousin Matthias is trouble. Don't want him in our village. She is here taking care of the baby. Whoa, what's with your head, Amelia? You can see that her mood is going up drastically. She says, I always wanted to become a mother, but I have to tell you, I never thought through love we'd be making one as lovely. Okay, that's clumsy English, but I'm so happy. We have been truly blessed. And she is now, if we open management, we can see that she is now a mother. That means she is not working. I mean, she is working, but she's not working any of the normal jobs. And we can't put her on a job. Yeah. Can't work because of a baby. So she's unworking. We can't put her in the fields or in the mine or anything for 2 years. And now we see our baby on there as well. It shows his family, Bogusz and Amelia, his parents, shows where he lives and everything. He's just going to be growing for a long time. He can become an apprentice in a job when he becomes 14. So it's going to take a while. So Amelia is going to be in the house taking care of Boguslav for a long time. The other thing which is awesome about this spring is our trees are back. I really have been waiting for the trees to come back. If we run out back here, we can see that some of them are here and there are still some stumps around. That's because we cut those later than spring in our first year. But they will come back eventually as well. Maybe in summer or autumn this year. But it's so nice not to just have stumps all over the place anymore, and to have some trees, and it all has a bit more of a forested feeling to it now. Like I said, there are some more stumps up here because we cut them later. But overall, the whole place is getting a bit more green and shady, which I like a lot. Good to see it. We've also got a lot of rye. The rye was planted last autumn and grew through the winter and took a little while to come in, but here it is. You can see that our cherry and plum trees that we planted are starting to look pretty, but they're still small. They take, I think, 2 years to grow in until they start bearing fruit. But they're on the way. But for now, we've got tons and tons of rye. And we're going to have so much flour and so much extra rye seeds. I don't think anyone was born animal-wise. It shows you between seasons when you have a new animal. Bill, our trusty donkey, is here. There were a couple of things from previous episodes that I made note of and I wanted to remember or remind myself of. One of the things is I didn't explain why compost bins are useful. They are actually useful, even though you get the same amount if you just drop things and let them rot. Compost bins are useful because if you open up the customized game settings and you go near the bottom, there is the stop dropped items from spoiling setting. And if you turn that on, whenever you drop things, they will not rot. Which means usually this is because people want to drop things for decoration. Like you want to have a pile of apples somewhere and you don't want them to just turn to rot in one season. Anything, even if you have that setting on, anything you put in compost bins will rot in one season no matter what. Which is good to know. The other thing I remembered from last episode is I think I must have said it 3 or 4 times, but I never did it. I wanted to build a hen house so that we can start getting eggs. Hen houses give you more eggs than geese, but they give you less feathers than geese. So if you want feathers, geese are good. If you want eggs, chickens are good.
Move on.
I was thinking, since we have these farming houses down here, that we maybe squeeze it in. So buildings, animals, animal husbandry, hen house. I was thinking we might squeeze it in between these houses here and have it sort of belong to a house in a way. So I might put it right in between these houses, sort of. And we can also build a fence. Right now there's kind of a bug in the game. I'm going to buy this fence. And I'm going to buy the gate that goes with it. So there's kind of a bug in the game at the moment where animals will go outside of fences, which I'm pretty sure they should not do. I'm going to put this fence right about, I'm just lining it up with the compass, right about here. I usually try and start with a gate because putting fences together is tricky. And if we go straight over, I want it to go all the way over to this other house and down to this house, and I just nudge until I get as close as I can and it tells me I can't go any further. And we want to come out from this house. So this house right in front of me is the one that the chicken coop or hen house belongs to, so to speak. So if we see over on the left where the pegs are, that gives us a bit of an idea. This is all not perfectly straight or perfectly square. And then at the back of the houses, we want a fence as well so that our chickens will not be getting out and walking all over the place. Like I said, they will, it's kind of a bug. They will get out on their own at the moment. But we want to limit that as much as we can. So I haven't got enough sticks. But you see we've got a big fenced-in area with a hen house in the middle of it. Now they will not, as far as I understand, they will not go under houses that are up on stilts. They won't sneak out that way. But due to this bug, they will just sort of walk through this gate right here. I'm I believe that is something that's going to get fixed eventually.
Yeah.
So let's get this henhouse done. How are you doing? How is your Medieval Dynasty doing? Where did you build? What are you building? How far are you? Have you got a donkey yet? What did you name him? So, let's see. Do we have sticks lying around? We have some. It's probably not enough to finish that gate down there. Let's see what we're carrying. Don't need fur. Don't need feathers or planks right now. Let's get some logs. We're going to need those for... Get some logs and some straw. We're going to need those for the henhouse. Logs. How many can we carry? That's probably more than we need. Go, Bill. We have building to do, Bill. So when you build a gate, it actually swings, and you can put two of them next to each other if you want like a big sort of double gate. Each of these needs 8 sticks, so we're going to run out before we get finished. But I think this is the nicest looking early fence. And I usually put it around little house gardens and farming areas and hen houses, things like that. Speaking of hen house, let's go in and see how much of the hen house we can get done. Of course, we're going to need stones for the foundation. Don't need to go to the resource storage for that. Can just pick up 6 stones pretty easily. There we go. And we need a lot more sticks for the hen house itself and for the fence. So everything is just sticks now. I think we've got everything else finished. Now we can go into management and we can go to our woodshed, the one that has somebody working in it, and we can tell them to collect sticks, which is maybe not a bad idea. I might turn down firewood because I can do that myself very quickly. Let's turn this, let's maybe make 70-30, because they'll be getting almost 50 sticks a day, which is good if we want to build some fences, or some of those fences. Oh, it's so nice to have the trees back. Let's drop whatever we're carrying. Logs and straw we don't need anymore. Sticks, they've got 1 so far. I'm going to just let them gather some sticks for now. And look at all that rye. Let's see, do we have people farming? We do not. So I always like to sort by skills. I'm going to take the hunter and put her on the farm shed. And this guy can stop making, I think, fertilizer and go on the farm shed as well. And then if we look at our buildings, we're going to have a hunting building that has no worker, so we need to turn all this stuff down for now. And the barn also has no worker. Turn that down. And over here, it's just showing us a warning because the hen house isn't finished, which is fine. That is fine for now. I might run around and grab some sticks just that we can get this hen house finished. Always check the traps. I moved them behind the well just to get them out of the way. And let's get more sticks. I leveled up survival by gathering sticks. So let's see. Having more health is always a good thing. So I'm going to put 2 points into strong as an oak and gather more sticks. So we've got over 100 sticks now, which may be enough. It's kind of surprising actually when you start building lots of these fences how many sticks you will go through and how quickly. But let's get the hen house finished first and go from there. And there's the hen house. You can see it's got lots of nests. You got to put food in the trough for them, and let's do this fence. Oh, really? We're 3 sticks short. There's exactly 3 sticks. Like I said, you go through sticks really quickly when you start building these fences. So, we have a nice little enclosure next to a house where we're going to put our chickens. Now, if we look in management, we see under animal husbandry, we have a hen house, and it can collect eggs or feathers once I put someone in it. Just like manure, which I think I explained before, when you have chickens, you can come in here and collect from the nests. You can collect eggs and feathers from the nests yourself. But that has nothing to do with, it's completely separate from whatever your villagers may collect. If you put a villager in there, they will collect eggs and or feathers, however much they can, whatever you tell them to, but also you can walk in there and collect those yourself. Let's see, do we have any money? I forget. Yeah, we have actually quite a bit of money. We can go buy chickens. Our good farmer people are out here harvesting rye for days. Where is our... There he is. Fine donkey. So the place where you get chickens on this map is Skalki. So we want to go basically over to the lake and past the... Ooh, someone's out of firewood. We don't like that. We don't want them to run out of firewood. We'll just make a little firewood ourselves. I don't need bill for this. I'll just take as much. Let's see. Feather and stone I can get rid of, and we'll get some logs. As much as we can carry, which isn't that much. It's about 110 kilos. Yeah. And let's jog over to the woodshed. We can use the woodshed that we're not using at the moment. We probably will just take down this woodshed. We don't need like a woodshed level 2 Takes 2 people. And we don't really need an old woodshed level 1. If we want to collect a lot of wood, we could at the moment have 3 people doing woodshed. But we don't need it. So, firewood, boom. That'll take that. Yep, there it goes. And let's get on Bill and ride to Skalky. Oh, I just noticed that over there is a bandit camp. I didn't realize there was a spot where a bandit camp would spawn up here. Maybe this season we will go clear them out because we need to keep our new son Boguslav safe. Yeah, look at that. It's quite a little camp. Yeah, we'll come back for them. We have armor now. We can probably take them on. Are we riding the right way? Not really. I'm gonna cut through the forest over there. Let's see how many bears we can get attacked by. Here we are at Skalky. And if you remember a couple of episodes ago, we helped out the kid who was pretending to be a chicken. That's where you buy chickens. So it's up the hill here and to the left. And as we did with pigs, you don't need to talk to a person. You can just go straight to the chickens and buy them, and they're cheap. So we'll buy that chicken, and we'll buy that chicken. So the way breeding animals works is your animals have here's a male. Your animals have a better chance of breeding the more males there are per female. She only has 1 male. Because they're cheap, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a couple. I'm going to buy basically, I think, all of her chickens. So if I were to buy, she doesn't have any more, but if I was to buy another rooster, the chickens would have a higher chance to breed. She doesn't have any more. There are chicks you can buy, little tiny chicks. They're also female, so I'm going to ignore them for now. There's a male. I'm going to buy that one. But of course, just like in real life, you only get eggs from hens, not from roosters. Let's talk to Nistoy again.
Good day, mister.
How's your day, my feathery friend? My tummy hurts. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that something you ate? Probably the earthworms. I'd say that's a solid guess. Eating worms is a bit too much, boy. I agree. I got carried away. Sleeping on the roost was a bad idea as well. It's not easy to be a chicken when you're not really a chicken. You know you can always stop, right? Yeah, I know. Maybe tomorrow. So maybe tomorrow you'll find your way home. I don't know what that means. That doesn't really make sense to me. Oh, okay. So anyway, we now have chickens. What our chickens don't have is food. So we may have to buy some food. I'm going to go down. I don't think she has it. But down the end of Skalky here, there is the lady that sells donkeys. And I forget what she has. Where is she? She's actually up at her house. Show me your wares. She does have food. Very good. I'm going to buy all of her animal feed because we're going to need it. And
Want to see my
don't think she has anything we need for Bill. Let me just check, actually. I'm not sure if Bill has... Yeah, he has horseshoes and saddlebags and everything he needs. So let's ride back to our village. We're back near the village and just found a little spawn here with a little wheat, some planks. You find these overturned carts all over the place. And they can have all sorts of things in them. I like to try and imagine... Actually, Bill's in the way. Sorry, Bill. Move over. I might pop a potion so that you can see as well. Oh, I don't have any potions of night vision left. Okay, we'll go to bed shortly. So there's some planks and a barrel with pear wine in it, which sells for a bit of money. Come on, Bill. The viewers need us to get to bed quickly. So up to the house and... How's it going, Amelia?
Hello there.
Oh, she gave me something to eat. A little roasted fish meat. I don't know where she gets it, considering she's just standing around taking care of the baby all day, but how's our little kingdom doing? Our farm animals are hungry. Indeed they are. Let's go to bed. Now, you can ask your wife...
How is life treating you?
Oh, she gave me something to eat again. A pear. How sweet. You can ask your wife to do things for you. Like, take the money to the Castellan and pay our taxes. And she just immediately does it. Like magic, even though she is taking care of the baby, she will still pay your taxes. So,
See you soon.
the taxes are paid. Ah, and it's a rainy spring day. I guess it's good for the crops. So, we got some animal feed. Let's go over and feed those poor chickens. If you don't feed your animals, they will not die. But they produce a lot less of whatever they produce. So let's fill this up. Trough is at 100%. And you can see that they're all sitting in their little nests. And so far, it's hard to point at the nest and not get the chicken. So far, the nests are empty because they haven't been here very long. But especially now that they have food, they will start producing eggs faster.
Giddy up.
Which is a good thing. So we're going to plant oats this spring. And oats plus rye is what you make animal feed out of. Let's collect this manure from the pigs. Their trough is full, which is great because we have someone on there collecting it. Morning, pigs. It's always kind of funny to bump into them when they're sleeping. They'll stand up and then fall over again. We can collect the donkey manure as well. Just have as much as we possibly can. We don't really need it at this point. We have someone on the pigsty who is collecting manure automatically. And when we're not planting, we have someone in the barn making fertilizer. So we should have more than enough fertilizer at this point. Once you've got pigs and you've got that production sort of automated, you end up with more fertilizer than you can use. You can start selling it if you want. But it never hurts to have too much fertilizer. Although I guess it does stink. Drop off the fertilizer. and the animal feed extra and those planks and meat that we picked up. Why not? We've got a lot of buckets, which means we may be close to running out of water for people to drink. Oh, check the traps. Always check the traps. $20 buckets to fill up. Which means I am almost unable to walk. But only almost. I can make it to the food storage. Buckets of water are heavy. Just like in real life. So we've got buckets of water we can drop off. We can drop off beetroot. Oh wait, no, that's the beetroot we're keeping in case we run into the beetroot baron. Meat, pear wine, roasted fish meat. Yeah. We don't need to be carrying around any of that stuff. Ah, and I totally forgot. It is not winter anymore. So we can get rid of our warm clothing. Winter coat and winter trousers we can sell for a bit. I'm going to get back the basic shirt, basic shoes, basic trousers. And do we have a hat of any kind? No. So, naked. Whoops. That's better. That's the Bogusz we know and love. Baby sounds happy. So our villagers are out there harvesting rye, which will end up in here. You'll see that there is quite a bit of rye, 1188 rye landing in there. I'm going to wait until they actually finish before I start doing anything with that rye. In fact, I might put one of our farmers. We've got 3 out there. We've got 4 skill, 3 skill, 3 skill. I might put the 4 skill Alina in the barn. And then if we go to the barn, we can tell her to make rye grain and turn it up a fair bit. I'll get her to continue with the fertilizer since we have some manure piling up. And she will be in the barn threshing that grain, or threshing the rye, turning it into grain and straw. There she goes. So let's go over and have a look at the hen house. I always find it entertaining to look at the animals doing their thing. Yeah, and the roosters crow, and in the morning, not only in the morning actually. What animal is missing food? That's interesting. You can go into your animals here. Donkeys are missing food. I don't mind if the donkeys are missing food because the only thing missing food will do is they will not breed, and I only have 1 donkey anyway. So Bill, let's just say I'm feeding him apples as I'm riding him around because he's never in the stall anyway. So the chickens seem to be behaving, not spreading out all over the farm. And now, if we wander in there, we'll probably find an egg or 2. Oh, still not. It's going to take a little while. We'll find eggs eventually. So the other thing we wanted to do was put another orchard over here. I curious. I'm probably going to have to take this tree. Yeah. I'm going to have to take the tree out. For sure. It will not damage the crops, even though it just fell into the rye field. And I need a shovel. I'll just make one quickly. I've probably got a million shovels in storage somewhere, but I'm lazy. Oops. Don't want to punch the birch stump, we want to dig it up. And we definitely need to move Bill out of the way. And we should probably eat something. Cheese is always awesome because it fills up your meter basically to full. So here's orchards. If I face, it's hard to see with all the stuff on the compass, but if I face straight south and I get over that, looks like it lines up, but that's still red, which is weird. So maybe we'll go from there. How many ticks from the road? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What was it? It was a 4 by whatever we can manage. Basically until we hit the rocks. 4. Yeah, there's the rocks. So that's as big as it can get. I won't be lazy this time. I'll actually go and find the correct tool so we don't end up with a million unnecessary tools lying around being unused. Thank you, Bill. So what we need is a bag, which we have. I can put that shovel and sickle in there. Don't need those. And we need a hoe. And we have a bag, right? Yeah.
Giddy up.
So how big is that field? If we go to here, not that field, that orchard. That orchard is 4 by 5, so it's 20. So it did get as big as the other one, which is good. I thought I was going to hit the rocks before I got that far. So we need 10 cherry trees and 10 plum trees if we want to do the same thing as we did over there. I think those are kept in the barn. Yeah, 10 and 10 we're not going to quite manage, but we'll do what we can for now, and we just need to buy 2 more of each. So, let's get the hoe and the bag and grub it up. Now we can get our bag, switch it to cherry, and where did we start? So this is a cherry tree, so this should not be, since we're doing this checkerboard pattern. And we can't do the last row because we're out of seedlings, but we'll do plum in all of the open spots. And we are out of seedlings. We need 2 more cherry and 2 more plum. which we can easily get if we go into town.
Let's go.
So we need to remember to buy those next time we're in town. Actually, I don't need to be carrying around all of these bags and a hoe. Not really useful right now. When we go into town, we need to remember to sell the winter coat and so on as well. And we've got a few things we can dump in the storage up here. Always check the traps. Actually, wait. We have, okay, we want to keep a couple of sticks and get a stone so we can put up another bird trap. I think we only need one, right? Oh, no, we need, wait a sec. We need 2 stones. Okay. I was forgetting my trap making knowledge. So put up another bird trap. And let's see. I always like to sort by, not price necessarily, but quantity. Because usually the things you want to sell, you've got a lot of. We've got lots of rye. We've got lots of straw, feathers, fertilizer. We don't want to sell any of that stuff. That's fine. I'll show you a little, kind of a useful little trick. If you take a bunch of sticks and you go over to your workshop, which we don't use very often, basically only for making baskets, for buckets rather, but if you unlock the wicker crate, oh, we haven't done enough to unlock the wicker crate? Really? Okay. So I'll show that to you later. Forget about that for now. Throw the sticks back in there. Yeah, we've got lots of tools for everybody. Got bronze axes for the lumberjacks. We've got bronze knives for the hunters. Not so many bronze pickaxes, but we've only got one miner at the moment, and that's at 100%, so it's going to last for a while. Lots of fishing spears. Yeah, we're good for now. Bill the donkey doesn't have food, but we're just going to live with that. Hopefully Bill can live with that too. So our fields have been harvested on this side. On this side, they're still working on it, but they're on the last one. Let's see, actually. So it's spring. These are all getting flax. Except this one's getting oats. Yeah. Yeah, this one's getting oats. This one is getting onion. And onion and flax. Or actually, is it flax or is it wheat? It's wheat. Why is it wheat? Don't want that one. Onion. All of it, onion. And then in summer, Oh, I see what I did. Yeah. Wheat is actually okay. Because it'll be half onion, half wheat. And then it'll be onion, cabbage, half, and the wheat's growing. And then at the end, in autumn, the wheat can be harvested. And it can be wheat again. No. That's not wheat. That's rye. Yeah, it's so damn hard to read these things, these icons. Apparently on PC, you can actually roll over the stuff on the right side and on the little grid. You can roll over the icons and it shows you readably what they are, but there's no way to do that on console, which is a pity. 8 and 8. Oh yeah, that's because we haven't done any more. Yeah, so our animals are good, our new orchard is good, our fields are good. Let's go into town quickly. Got a couple of things to sell and we can get those seedlings. And then maybe tomorrow we'll go and clear those bandits out. Damn them. They are a threat to Bogusz and his family. It's season change, or it's now spring. So I always like to at least have a look at what new villagers we have around the fire. This guy's a 3 in diplomacy. Wow, they're all kind of average.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Might do a visit to another town and see what we can find there.
Giddy up.
So let's get to the market. And do a little selling and buying.
How can I help you?
So we can sell this guy or anyone the winter coat and the winter pants.
So long.
And we wanted to buy some cherry seedlings. And where is Markoslav? He's always a bit slow. Where is he? Markoslav. Ludomila. There he is. He's always the last to market.
Hello.
So, cherry seedlings, 2, and plum, 2. And then we're good for our orchard. Actually, I might buy 2 wicker crates as well. They cost nothing. I can make them later, but I can't make them yet. That's fine. Let's maybe have a look at the notice board. We've got some time. Log torch. Beware, the dark times of witchcraft and evil have come upon us. We must light up the shadows. Go to the quartermaster. We need to be prepared. That sounds like one of the quests that Derwan did not actually order. But logs, torches, sticks, bags, bronze shovel, linen fabric. I don't know if I can make linen fabric, to be honest. If we go into management, look at the buildings, look at the storages, either here, do I have linen thread? No, but I often put it in the sewing hut. So what do I have there? Linen thread. That'll make 13 linen fabric. So I can make 7 easily. I'll take that. Torches and sticks and logs. That's actually also pretty easy. I'll take that. And a bronze shovel and 9 bags. Now, if I give Derwan 7 linen fabric, I'm not going to be able to make those bags. And I won't get any more linen unless I buy it until next season, because flax plants this season. So I'll leave that one. Won't take that one. So just to remind myself, I'm going to put that one as my active quest. So it appears in the upper right there. Whoa! Sorry, Bill. I rode him straight into a stone pillar. Sorry about that, Bill. That was not nice. We are back in the village with Bogusz, and miraculously, I did not forget that I wanted to plant those trees. So let's give him the bag. Bag is set on plum tree seedlings, which is perfect. This is cherry, so this is plum. And then we switch it to cherry. And our 2 orchards are done. One is slightly behind the other, but it'll basically catch up. They grow for 2 years, and then they start bearing fruit. And once they've grown 2 years, they look the same. So these ones are a couple seasons behind, or a season behind, but they will, after 2 years on both sides, they will look the same. Don't have to worry about them being out of sync or something. It's nice to plant them all at the same time, but you don't have to. You can plant them anytime you want. What else was on our to-do list? We've got these quests now. So let's go to the sewing hut and make 7 linen fabric. Linen fabric is 1 for every linen thread. So we'll just take what we need, make 7. So we've got what we need for that quest. Let's see about the other one. Logs, 6 logs, 12 torches, 33 sticks. 33 sticks is easy, logs is easy. Torches are made up here. So there's the simple torch, which you can make out of your pocket, and then there's the torch, which is 2 sticks, 2 leather. So let's get
Thirsty.
all the leather we can, and a bunch of sticks. And Bogusz is thirsty. Oh, always check the traps. Oops, rearm. And we want 6 logs. We're going to take a lot of sticks. And what was the other thing? The torches, yeah. Okay. And leather. Wait, we need 12 torches, that's 24 leather. Oh, we only have 6 leather. Might have to go hunting. Or put our hunters on it. Ah, yeah, we removed... Well... We need to put somebody back on hunting. Let's see, who's best at hunting? They're all 3s. Boguslav isn't ready to work yet. He's still a baby. Let's take a miner who has good hunting skill and put him on the hunting lodge, and then open the hunting lodge and turn up leather all the way. They don't get much. Get 4 a day, but it's something. We can also go hunting ourselves and take care of some of that. I'm going to put the quest things that we need in Bill. Get the logs, and how many sticks was it? 33. Odd number, but okay. So Bill is our quest storage for now. We'll make the torches we can. We need 9 more. Bill, take the torches. It's also getting late, which means it's getting dark on your screen. I'm not sure. I think I might have some night vision potions in my chest here. No, only poison for some reason. Okay.
Greetings, my love.
She's got a 63 mood, which is the combination of having a stone house, a baby, a husband, etc. All of this stuff adds up for mood. Speaking of mood, how is everybody's mood? Let's sort them by mood. Amelia is the happiest person in the village because, like I said, she's married, she lives in a good house, she has a baby. But everybody else is not too far behind her. The baby's mood. You'd think babies would be in better moods, but I guess they cry a lot. Everybody else, yeah, lowest is 32, which is partially... I'll do a video soon about how mood works, but yeah, it's partially because she's working in a job that is not her highest skill. But that only makes a 2% difference. It's probably because of the houses and insulation and that kind of thing.
Oh.
But let's see if we can go to bed. Can't quite go to bed. Let's check around. We can cook some meat and put it in the storage. Just meat we picked up from the traps. And that goes in the food storage, of course. And we've got a little chicory that we accidentally picked up somewhere that we certainly don't need. Traps are fine. Potions, we don't need temperature and weight. We could do with some more healing potions. Let's see, do we have broadleaf plantain? No, we don't have any broadleaf plantain either. And no potions in there. Okay, we may need to run back to town again before we take on the bandits tomorrow. But that will be for tomorrow. Good night, Bogusz. Good morning, Bogusz. Good morning, Amelia.
Hello,
Good
husband.
morning, Boguslav. How is our little kingdom doing? Haven't heard anything else. Okay.
Good luck.
Today's big to-do list item is deal with those bandits. They are far too close to Bogusz's village, making him nervous, especially now that he has a kid. So we're going to go into town and buy a few things. So here we are, and Ludomila is the lady we want to talk to. We want, may as well take her broadleaf plantain. It's cheap, but she has potions. So we want potion of instant healing 2. And I'll also take all of our potions of night vision, just for your sake. And all of our strength and all of our stamina. So potion of strength gives us 50% more damage, which is nice. The other way you can do it is we can take potions of sobriety.
That's goodbye.
And then we can go to
Feel like whistling even with a shoe full of
Posnamir
slush.
or the Tavern Keep Barlim. And I believe it's plum wine gives you 160% more damage. Now, it'll make you drunk, but you just take a plum wine and a potion of sobriety and you're fine. So we're going to buy, they're pretty expensive. Let's just take 2 plum wines and cherry wine gives you 80% less stamina consumption and more weight and so on and so forth. So I'm going to take 2 of those as well. It's a fair bit of money. We don't have anything worth selling right now.
Can I interest? Have a nice day.
Nope. We could buy some leather so that we can finish the torches quickly, but we have all season for that. So I'm not worried about it.
Giddy up.
Let's get back to the village and put on our armor and take on some bandits. Before we take on those bandits, I wanted to show you something. So when you have wicker crates, you can drop one in your resource storage and you can hold to move it around where it says grab, and you can put it next to your chest. I'll put another one down, why not? And move it to the back there. So if you stand in front of it because you're about to be weighed down, but you open your chest and you can just go to the front and you can sort everything by weight descending. And if you go all the way to the top, so the heaviest things are at the top. Stone is of course really heavy. And limestone is pretty heavy. You can save yourself a lot of space in your resource storage by dropping those in the wicker crate. They fall in there, and then you see there is a 540 stone stack and 170 limestone stack. And our resource storage has a lot more space in it than it did. You can do the same thing with logs, but there's actually an area over here which is perfect for putting logs in. And it also makes kind of a nice decoration if you, for example, go in here and get all the logs you can carry. And then you come over here and you stand right in front of this post. and you drop logs, but you drop them one by one. And I think 3, well, yeah, 3 doesn't even really work right. But then you can grab and drop it. The grab controls, especially on console, are really, really janky. But you can drop logs in here. It's actually probably better if you just drop them one by one, which is very tedious, but eventually you end up with a pile of logs and it looks like your restore storage is actually functioning. And you can come back and grab these anytime. Generally, this kind of decorative log dropping is something you really only do once you have all the logs you could possibly want. But yeah, they will pile up and you can make a big thing full of logs over here, if you like. And you can save yourself a lot of space by just throwing all your stones and your limestone and maybe some of your ores over there. Now, the thing to keep in mind with that is if you have things in baskets, your villagers cannot get to them. They can only get to things that are in the chest. So if you have, for example, a blacksmith and he's making things out of ore, I wouldn't want to put the iron ore in a basket. I want to leave it in the chest. If I have people feeding animals, I want to have the animal feed in the chest. But things like stone and limestone are usually only used by you, so you can throw them in baskets. And that can save you a lot of resource storage space. So, let's make sure we're not carrying anything we don't need to be carrying. No materials. We have potions, which we need. We can get rid of that meat. We can get rid of that bag, but it doesn't weigh anything. It doesn't matter. So, I'm going to go over to my home. Say hi to the wife. Gave me a little roasted fish meat again.
Have a nice day.
And we're gonna suit up. Oh wait, we do need the shoes because we don't have any otherwise. And let's see, potions. There's nothing else in here we need, really. No. I don't plan on needing the shield. Let's put the shoes, the armor, the helmet, and the leg wear on. And we're looking pretty martial. The other thing I'm kind of missing... Oh, we have a mace. I thought we had a... Huh. I could have sworn we had a battle axe. But I'm going to put the mace... Oh, we do have a battle axe. It's still equipped. Yeah. All good. So we could put the mace away. Don't need that. And we do have a battle axe. It's at the top. And then we have our bow over here. We're definitely going to start with the bow. And let's go find those bandits who do not deserve to live. So I'm going to leave Bill down here, well out of the way, so I don't hit him again. And then I'm going to quick save, just to make sure. And now is when we want to drink our cherry wine, drink our plum wine, drink our potion of sobriety, and you'll see down the bottom right, that drunk meter will go away. Now we can try. It's probably a bit far to hit that guy, but I can try it now. Oh, he moved. We can find somebody else and take them out. Uh-oh. I screwed that up. I did not do that very well at all. I did not do that very well at all. So let's go to the main menu, and I'm just gonna, so that I don't have to run back there, I'm gonna load the game that I quick saved. This is mostly, for me, it's mostly a building and management game. So I'm not very good at the fighty parts, obviously. So we want to make sure that we've got our cherry wine and our plum wine and our potion of sobriety. Maybe I'll quick save again so that we've already got those on. And I'm doing just as bad. Man, I'm really not doing very well. Let's load that quick save. Obviously, I need to get good. I'm going to try sneaking a little. And see if I can get one of these guys from a distance. This is embarrassing. They have pretty good weapons, and I have not so good armor. But I'm going to show you, warts and all, how embarrassing this is, and I'm going to clear these damn guys out. Now, if you don't care about combat in this game very much, and you just get tired of getting killed, you can come down here. First of all, you can turn on unlimited HP, or you can also change, whoops, how much HP the bandits have, how much damage they do. Same with animals. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to stick to this and just do my best. Which obviously isn't that good. So there's nobody over here. There's a dude I can take out. If I could hit him. Man, and I keep forgetting to heal in the middle of combat. That's the most embarrassing part of it. Because it's only 2 hits with one of the weapons they're using. They also made the bandits much dodgier. They dodge much better than they used to. Okay. Doing better. Doing better. Took out 2 from a distance. Where are the rest? Okay, 3. Take my arrows back. Might not be able to get all the arrows because sometimes they land on them. Okay, so the music is still going, so there are more somewhere. One of them is an archer. Got him. Is the music stopping? No. There is still one guy over here. Okay. Asked him a question. He couldn't answer. Music's changed. Finally, I am free and clear. Let's go back and loot these banditos. Sorry you had to watch me try that 5 times. I think it was 5 times. I don't actually know. There's the iron arrow. And let's see if I can get my other iron arrow back. Doesn't look like it. He's got a little coin. Sometimes they drop their weapons, but also sometimes the weapons they drop fly off into the distance. Ah, this is from a turned over cart. Someone was obviously mining and the bandits got them. And there's a barrel with a bunch of good stuff in it. So those guys, there was another guy up here somewhere. I thought. I already looted the archer. Oh wait, not that archer. Iron arrows. Always good to get them back. They're expensive. Another iron arrow over here. And somehow there are a bunch of them over here. Oh yeah, I was shooting at those guys coming through the trees and I wasn't doing a very good job of it. I didn't even see that guy. He's under the bushes there with an iron arrow in his head. And another iron arrow that I can hopefully get. Yep. Oh, and I left one in this guy that I can't get to. And you can't do anything about that. When they fall on your arrows, the arrows are just gone. Oh, spiked cudgel. That must be one of the weapons from one of these guys. Okay, now we loot the village or the camp. Copper ore, boots. Nice. Wow, lots of plum wine. A bronze sword. Mostly worth selling, honestly. The archer we looted. The rest of the camp, I don't know if there's anything in it. Let's have a look around. You may be shouting at me, go to the cage. Let the person out of the cage. Usually there's a box somewhere or a person somewhere who has a key on them for the cage. Ah, I didn't loot this guy. That's weird. I'm getting pretty full. Let's call Bill. Can unload a little bit on Bill. Let's sort by weight. I can give him that and that and that and that. And all of those. Yeah. Now we're a bit lighter. Somewhere. Well, let's just go see about the cage. Thug, don't you need help? Or he says, what do you want? Don't you need help? Nah, I'm good. Are you sure? Positive. This cage holds me only because I allow it. And why is that, if you don't mind me asking? Professional curiosity. When I saw those amateurs approaching me, I decided to let them catch me. I wanted to learn more about their operation, and I have to admit, I'm having a blast. Seriously? Oh yes. Can you imagine that those 3 disgraces to the art of crime left me here all alone in the cage? They forgot to lock, only to hunt some Wiesent meat for my dinner. Wiesent meat? Yeah, I told them that boar upsets my stomach. Haha, I see you indeed have it all under control. I do. Thanks for stopping by, though. However, if we meet another time while I'm on the job, I won't hold back. Bring it on. Yeah, and you can't talk to him anymore, so that's why there's no key, because he doesn't actually want to get out. Cute. I'm just going to have a quick look around if there's anything else worth taking anywhere. Bandit camps can be very profitable. I'm pretty sure that up there's nothing. I think usually, almost always, there's nothing up on the watchtowers, but let me have a look. No, nothing up here. No arrows around anymore. Nope. Okay, Bill, it's time to go.
Let's go.
Yeah, a very embarrassing performance on my side, but like I said, I am mostly a builder and a village manager. I'm not much of a fighter in this game. I don't have a lot of practice really, and I don't look for it very often. So that's what quick saving is for, and you may consider that cheating, but I always say your game, your fun, your rules. So play the game however you want. If you want to turn off damage, basically, or make the bandits a little easier, or make yourself invulnerable, you do it. It's your game. Enjoy it however you want to enjoy it. So it's getting to be afternoon. I'm gonna take off all this heavy armor and get rid of my heavy battle axe. Battle axe. Armor. Put the thin boots in there as well. Basic shirt, basic trousers. I might actually take the thin boots because they look a bit better than what I've been wearing. They give +5 cold protection and a little bit of armor, but not enough that it matters. But they look better than the shoes I've been wearing. There you go. They look like proper boots. So Bogusz's wardrobe is getting slightly upgraded. Next season, when we get the flax in, we'll have so much flax, I will make much better warm weather clothing for poor Bogusz. Dinner time? Did someone say dinner time? I'm gonna roast some meat. The little bit of meat that I have. And put everything in the food storage. Put the cherry wine, the plum wine away. We have a lot of plum wine because those bandits had some. Might keep the soup. It's actually not bad. I'll just go ahead and put it in there. I don't really need it. I don't need this extra water skin either. And let's see. So I might take a little look at our villager demands. Soup is turned on, so they'll eat it, which is good. Potted stew, roasted fish meat, roasted meat. All of that stuff is turned on, which is good. And the wines are all turned off. All of the alcohol is turned off, so they won't be drinking it. I actually want to keep it for me for now. But now that we have a lot of rye grain, we should have a look. We probably have a bazillion rye grain. Oh, actually, the person in the barn is pretty slow at rye grain. Let's see how that's going. Rye grain, they're making 2 a day. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to turn that all the way off because that's useless. I'm going to turn the fertilizer all the way up again. It's good to balance these things. We can see that the pigsty is producing 54 manure a day. Manure is 2 for 1 fertilizer, so the best they could do is 27 fertilizer a day. Or they'll run out of manure. So I'm going to turn that down to just under 27. So now it's matching. Basically, what's coming in from manure is being turned almost 100% into fertilizer. So, always check the traps. And always put them back. So that's 2 stone, and 2 sticks for a bird trap.
The more you work, the hungrier you get.
Bogusz is apparently hungry. It was hard work taking out those bandits and failing 4 or 5 times. I understand, Bogusz. I sympathize. We picked up some meat. And we unlocked the kitchen level 2. That's nice. When you unlock better buildings, they produce more and faster, and people level, your villagers level up quicker in those buildings. So Always good to have. Keep all of these. They don't weigh much. Not too much.
I'd eat something.
Yep. Sorry, Bogusz. Hungry? I've got maybe too much food in here. I'm going to take all the dried meat. So let's see. First of all, we unlocked in production, we unlocked the kitchen level 2, which allows us to do better foods. For example, cheese is a great food, and now we could make it, but we don't have anything that's producing milk yet, so we're not going to do that. Let's have a look at what the kitchen is producing. It's basically roasting fish meat and making pottage. The other thing that's good to make, now that we have so much rye grain, is gruel. Let's unlock gruel.
How is life? See
I
you
didn't,
around.
sorry, Ortolan, I didn't want to talk to you. I wanted to
No
use the
worries.
cauldron.
I'll wait.
So, porridges, gruel. We'll unlock that. It needs 2 rye grain and 1 wooden bowl. We have wooden bowls. We have a bazillion rye grain. So let's put gruel on the menu. Turn down pottage and turn up gruel. All the way. So that is not bad. If we look at gruel, it is, we look down the bottom, it counts as 28 food.
I could eat a horse.
If we look at pottage, pottage counts as 40 food. So while we have cabbage and raw meat,
I love when
pottage is actually better. Let's go back to pottage. Gruel was a mistake. Pottage. Well, was it really a mistake? We can make 2 pottage, which is 80, or we can make 5.5 gruel, which is, I
nature
forget,
comes back to life.
28 food. So actually making gruel is better because it's quicker to make, because it has less or fewer ingredients. So we'll leave it on the gruel. That's fine. It's starting to get dark. Time for a potion of night vision. Want you to be able to see. And I think
Eat
tomorrow...
a horse.
Oh, yeah. Bogusz is still hungry. I got the dried meat, but I didn't eat. There we go. I think tomorrow I will... Well, actually, what I'll do now, since the guy in the barn was so useless at threshing rye, is I'll do it myself. Rye is heavy. Ah, I should have rode Bill in. Oh, and I'm carrying all sorts of stuff still, which is also heavy. Now I can move with the rye.
What do I know?
So, useless dude in the barn. Doesn't thresh rye nearly fast enough. So I'm going to go do it myself. And rye grain, I always keep enough to plant again in this box because nobody but farmers can access it here. So we have 650 plot fields. I'm going to put 300 rye in here. And the rest we can do whatever we want with it. Also not a bad idea. The box of any job, the box of any production building or extraction building or whatever, only the people working there can access it. So if we want to make sure we have enough rye grain to plant, we put it in the farm shed. If we want to make sure we have enough rye grain for gruel, it needs 2 each.
How are all those candles like?
They are making 5, let's call it 6 a day. Our seasons have 5 days, so each day they need 12. Each season they need 60. And it'll be 4 seasons until we get rye grain again. So let's put 240 in the kitchen chest, which means they will have enough until next time we have rye. Let's call it 300 as well. So they have enough to cook gruel for a year. And the rest, we can do whatever we want with it. And what we want is to make flour so that we can bake a lot. So you go over to the quern, which is basically just a grinding stone, and we make a bunch of flour. Oops. So let's drop some flour. For some reason, flour is a lot heavier than the seeds that you made it out of. We got a farming level out of that. Let's go skilled rider. And carrot and stick, which gives your mount more carrying capacity. Oh, we've still got 1. Yeah, so skilled rider means your mount uses stamina slower, and carrot and stick increases, if you've got 3 levels, it increases your carrying weight on your mount by 30 kilograms, which is pretty cool. And let's drop some of this until we can at least move again. Should have brought Bill in with us. We've also got a little extra rye. And it also produces a lot of straw. That's why we're so heavy right now. Let's give all the straw to Bill. Get the flour again. And go up and dump things, and tomorrow,
Wish we could turn back time.
it's a bit late today, but tomorrow we can bake a lot of flatbread, and maybe flatbread with onion. I forget if we actually have... Oh wait, I don't want the flour in there. I want all the flour. Actually, there's a whole bunch of things we can sell later. Oh, nope. The logs go in there. The sticks stay there. And it was torches we need to make more of. So, straw, linen fabric.
Good thing that only selected people are invited to those.
And I'm going to put all the flour, because I'm going to be doing the baking myself, I'm putting all the flour in the kitchen. So the kitchen chest right now is very full. let's see. Traps are okay. Let's see how much leather my hunter has generated. Not much. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine. If you ever want to see what time of day it is, especially if you're using a potion of night vision where it looks like it's much earlier than it is, you just open the map, and up at the top of the map, it shows you what day of the season it is, what the temperature is, what the time is, what season it is, what year it is, etc. So, and also, farming, we unlocked the barn 2. So we can upgrade our food storage and our barn. Might do that tomorrow as well. But for now, I think it's maybe bedtime. Good night, Bogusz. Good morning, Bogusz. Good morning, Amelia.
Hello
Good
there.
morning, Boguslav. She gave me a little pear juice to drink. How's everything going? Not enough food for the livestock.
Have
Yes,
a good day.
I am aware. Maybe just to make that icon go away, I'll actually go get a little donkey food. Just give him 10 for now. Ah, there's also buckets I could fill up. Why not? Yeah, and that got me a new level of extraction. That's why it's not bad to fill up buckets yourself, I guess. New level of extraction. Oh yeah, mule. I want more carrying capacity. Thank you. That gives you 5% or 5 kilogram increase for each level. So I got plus 10 right now. Very, very nice. Also, I noticed something interesting. What is this? Out in the middle of nowhere, there is a person offering a new quest. I have no idea what that is. I don't remember ever going up there and doing that quest. So we're going to put a marker on him, and we'll go up there for sure. Now, I've completely forgotten all of the things we wanted to do today.
Onward!
First of all, I got food for the donkeys. Go down and feed the donkeys. And then I know there was some stuff to sell in town. Let's feed the donkeys. That makes that icon go away. At least.
Move on.
Oh, I was going to bake a lot, wasn't I?
Here.
To be honest, I'm more interested in going up and checking out what this is. This new quest. So we're going to go into Piastovia and sell some stuff. And then we'll go up there and check out that quest. And then we'll come back and bake a bunch. Baking can wait. And this is one of the reasons we built a resource storage close to town. Because I can now go in there and pick up, for example... wait. I thought... am I crazy? I thought we put the bandit stuff in the resource storage. Huh. Okay, we can't quite turn in this quest yet. We can turn in one of them with 7 linen fabric. But The torches, we still need some torches. This copper hammer I can put in here. Oh, I've still got the bronze sword and the copper knives and all of the bandit stuff. Oh, I could have sworn I put it in the resource storage, but I guess I did not. Let's go into town and drop that stuff off. And then go and check out what that quest is. It may be a quest I've never done. I don't remember ever seeing a marker up there before. Ah. We can stop by Durwan.
Hello.
And turn in the fabric. That's your money then. I think it should be enough to patch everything up at your service.
See you soon.
So that goes a little dynasty reputation and a little coin. Not much, but something. Now we want to go up to the north. I wonder if this is going to be dangerous. Famous last words. So we're approaching the quest giver. I assume it's at this old tavern, this ruined tavern that's up on this cliff here. I wonder if there are bandits. Oh, some people are building, arguing, putting on a play. I've never seen this before. Talk to the director.
It's you again.
How is life treating you? What's going on here? A tragedy, a true tragedy, and unfortunately, it's not the kind I was hoping for. So, just to be clear, you were hoping for a tragedy? A tragic play starring ex-bandits as a part of my grand bandit rehabilitation program. I want to prove that they can become valuable members of society. I met with some unanticipated pushback, though. Unanticipated? The most unanticipated thing is that these guys haven't robbed you and you're still alive. I'll be positive. What a novel idea. What's wrong then? Planting the idea of this play in their heads was a piece of cake. The problem started soon after. One over there turned grumpy all of a sudden, and the other two got into an argument. But maybe they'll listen to someone who's not involved in all of this. It's your lucky day. I'm the best mediator in this realm. Yeah. So, let's have a talk to Aramagost. And who are you supposed to be, huh? That damn wench sent you, didn't she? Tell her I won't take part in this bloody play. Why not? Just give it a go. Trying new things can be very damn new. Do you know what role they chose for me? The villain. So for a change, instead of being a bandit, I'll pretend to be a bandit. What's even the point? It's all damn stupid. We should have robbed the wretched woman and spared ourselves all the trouble. And if you got a role of your choice? They won't give it to me because the damn prick looks more feminine. Damn him and damn this play. Wait, you were after a female role? No, of course not. Or maybe. Any problem with that? Anyway, it's not your bloody business. I won't get it. Look at it this way. Your experience may be your real asset, making you more convincing than any professional actor. You'll shine, and your buddy? He's at risk of becoming just a ridiculous parody. Well, there is something to that. But you know what's the worst? That damn woman didn't even give me a sword, just a bloody stick. How am I supposed to get into character wearing a damn piece of wood? It'll look damn stupid. Finally, she agreed to a wooden sword, which isn't much better than a stick. And she hasn't given me even that one. Bring me a sword, preferably an iron one, and I'll give my best to play this bloody villain. I'll talk to your colleagues and see about that sword. Yeah, giving the bandit actor a sword doesn't seem like a great idea. What if I sit down? Doesn't change anything. So let's talk to Portomir and Atomir. How come these days an old father cannot speak with his daughter in peace? Speakest thou? What is the cause of thine insolence? Speakest, or I shall have thee beheaded. Excuse me, your majesty. That noble over there sent me to see if you don't need assistance with the quarrel you appear to be having. Ha! She fell for it. I mean, thou wilt keep your head on thy shoulders. Speakest with my daughter, as I need to attend to some important matters. Of course, your highness. That's Portomir. I'm sorry for my friend. He takes acting very seriously and tries not to get out of his role, you see. Did you really think we were arguing? Your director certainly did. Yes, we pulled that off. It was all an act, but we weren't sure if we fooled the director or if she just pretended to believe us. All right, so I don't think I'm needed here. Good luck, and... Actually, let me guess. You hate your role and you'd like to swap? No, never. I wouldn't give up the main role. I just want a better dress. I've already promised your lovely grumpy fellow over there to fetch him a sword, so I can bring you a dress all the same. I'm much obliged, but there's one more thing. Could you also bring a violet dye? I would really like this dress to stand out. I'll see about that. Okay, interesting. Interesting quest. I have never seen this one before. So it's the first time for all of us. I left Bill down the road because I was afraid I was going to get ambushed by ambushed by bandits or something up here. Let's see about... What do we need? We need a toy sword or iron sword. Okay. And we need a dress and violet dye, but it's not telling us that. We have to do these all separately, I guess.
Time for a beverage.
So I'm thinking we might actually not be able to afford everything we need. We might have to go back to town and do the baking first before we try and buy the things we need. Let's see. Let's sell the stuff we definitely don't need. It's not going to get us that much money. So we have 2,600. Does she have dresses? Fine dress. Light dress. I don't know which one we need. And it won't tell me. Because we have to take the sword back first. So let's go see Unislava.
How can I?
And see about an iron sword. She doesn't have iron swords. Huh. Damn. So where are we going to get an iron sword from? Or can we make it? We might actually be able to make it.
Only the. Have a nice day.
Huh. I guess we do need to go back to the village. So back down at the smithy. Let's see. Can we make an iron sword? Iron weapons. Iron sword. Yeah. 2 iron bars, 2 leather. I'm a little nervous, but we'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous that the guy I give an iron sword to will kill everybody and maybe try and kill me. But let's see. 2 leather. 2 iron bars. So we can make him an iron sword, and we'll take our iron battle axe with us, just in case. Okay, and now it updates the quest, and it says we need a fine dress and violet dye. So let's go back up. How long do we have for this quest? Oh, it's open. It's open, so it doesn't expire this season. We'll try and do it this season. I'm just thinking we might want to do a round of baking. Maybe we'll bake through the night so that we can get some money tomorrow. And then we can... I think we have enough for the dress and the dye, but we may as well. We need to do the baking anyway. So for the baking, what we want is we have to fill up a lot of buckets. Let's get rid of everything we don't need to carry. That is heavy. The beetroots, for example, are heavy. The iron sword is pretty heavy. Just need to remember to pick those up later. Let's see. Sort by weight descending. Go to the top. The potions are kind of heavy. I thought potions were actually quite light. Always check the traps. Always put down new traps. You're probably bored to death of watching me put down traps, but gotta have the traps going. It's basically free experience in hunting. So why the hell not? Let's get rid of the potions. Oh, and the pear juice is also kind of heavy. I can sell this bronze mace. I don't really want to use it. I'll take my iron battle axe back. And get rid of the other potions. Yeah. And put the pear juice in here. Actually, apple wine I don't really need to use myself. Pear juice and pear wine I don't need either. Rye beer. That's all essentially stuff I can use to make a little money. But let's put all that stuff to sell on bill. Not the meat. Let's get all the logs we can carry to make planks, to make buckets. For baking. $30 logs makes 60 planks, makes too many buckets for me to carry. But we'll have some extra planks. I think probably filled, I can carry about 15 buckets. It may turn out to be a little more, but let's make 30 buckets, then we have some extras. If we fill 30 buckets, we are definitely not going to be able to move. Nope. Can't move, but we can turn around and we can drop buckets. Oh, apparently we only need to drop 2. And they are stuck up there. That's fine. Actually, let's... Oh, they fell down. Let's go... It's magic how they didn't spill. Let's go drop 2 buckets in here. And then we can pick up those 2. And we can do some night baking. So how many buckets have we got? We have 28. That means 280 flour. Wait, I want to be close to that before I do that, because I will not be able to turn around or move. 280. And then we bake the flatbreads. Alright. Put the flatbreads in the box. I'm gonna cook these meat. The little meat that I have. Get rid of that as well, because it weighs something as well. And I'm gonna do the back and forth filling buckets, baking flatbread routine, and I'll see you when I'm done. Good morning, Bogusz. And good morning, Amelia.
Oh, it's you again.
Thank you. And good morning, Boguslav.
Take care.
Bogusz was exhausted last night after baking flatbread 4 hours into the wee hours of the morning. But now we have quite a lot of flatbread we can sell, which we will go do. I put it in the resource storage. Actually, I put it in the resource storage so we don't have to do what I was about to do. We can just ride to the resource storage near town. Let's check really quickly how our fields are doing. So this one should be planted with flax already, and it's looking like they haven't even fertilized it yet. They're going pretty slow. Okay, that's all planted. Yeah, we've got a number of fields. We're not going to make it. We're on day 5. So, we're not quite going to make it. That's a problem. Farming descending, and we want this guy back on the fields. Oh, we've only got 1 farmer. We don't need the fisher right now, and we don't need the animal breeder right now. So let's fill up the farm shed and see if they can get the rest of it done in a day. Possibly not. We should have been paying closer attention to that. Anyway, let's go to town and sell a bazillion flatbread. So here we are at our resource storage near Piastovia. Get nice and close to Bill so that we can load up all the flatbread. Well, probably not all the flatbread. All the flatbread that we can manage. So we'll give Bill as much as he can carry. So he's now carrying 210 is what he can do. Let's give him 190. Just that we're not going too slow. We don't need to sell all the flatbread. And let's put away down to as much as we can carry. Should be about 120 now, I think, or 125, 130, maybe 135, 140. Okay, so 140 is all we can carry. And this is going to be a slow little ride into Piastovia. Probably boring to watch, so I'll see you there. So it was a long ride, but
Oh, it's you.
we made it. I'll sell her the apple just because we don't need it. She's
That's
broke.
good. See you soon.
What can I?
She's broke, but we can buy a fine dress from her. And we can buy violet dye. And then we can sell her some more flatbread.
Another club. Farewell.
Maybe I should.
Let's get all the flatbread we can carry.
Just leave it all and become.
We can probably sell more to
Can I
Imislava. She's not broke yet.
Another farewell.
And
How is life
Dolmazir
treating?
gets flatbread too.
Only the
Flatbread
best
for
goodbye.
everyone.
Hail, friend.
Markislav also wants his share of flatbread.
Price is so low. Have a nice day.
I am apparently the flatbread king. And I'll take these wines and juices and sell them as well. Markislav surely has
How can I
money.
Good luck.
can I
And
help?
you, Posnamir, don't you worry. I have flatbread for you too. And pear juice and pear wine. So we are back up to
Whatever you need.
7,500
Good luck.
coin. And we have an iron sword and we have... we don't have the torches. Maybe I'll just buy
I love when
torches.
nature comes back to.
And then we can finish that quest at least. What was it? 12 torches. We need 9 more. I think Unislava has torches. Yeah, I'll just buy those. They're
Whatever
expensive,
needs, see
but
you soon.
whatever. Logs and sticks and torches. And where is Derwan? I think he was back here, wasn't he? Let's put that quest on and just get rid of it while we're here. Derwan's over here. Having a chat with...
How can I help you? Good luck.
There we go. Got some coin. Got rid of that quest. Now we have to go to the resource storage, which is where I hope I put the iron sword. And then ride up to the north and see what the bandits, well, the ex-bandits who are putting on a play, see what they're up to. This is another reason why we have a resource storage right here. Just makes it easy to get to stuff without riding all the way back to town or back to the village. So there should be an iron sword right here. Yes. And Bill and I are going to ride up to the north where those ex-bandits are putting on their play. And we'll see you there. Okay. I've got to say, the combination of the skilled rider, which is 50% slower mount stamina consumption, and the iron horseshoes, which also reduce stamina consumption, doesn't say by how much. The two of those are pretty useful. I rode Bill at full speed all the way up from Piastovia all the way up here without stopping, and he was just starting to run out of stamina. So good to know. Let's see. I want to make sure, just in case this guy goes nuts. Oh, I didn't get my... Damn it! I didn't get my battle axe back. So I think I should cast you as a wizard. I don't know what spell you put on them, but they started to cooperate. All the magic is in the good props. Speaking of which, I've got to dress and dye for our princess. And what about the one playing the villain? I brought him the iron sword. The iron sword. Maybe I'll cut the fight scene. I don't want them to kill each other. Soon we'll be ready for our rehearsal. Consider yourself invited. I'll be honored. Hello. How did she convince you all to take part in this play? She was damn lucky because she found us when we were bloody burnt out. If somebody tells you that being a bandit is the fastest way to get rich, don't buy that bullshit. Nowadays, it's the fastest way to get slaughtered by some murder hobos. First, we thought that the girl was one of those, but instead of drawing her weapon, she brought us an apple tart and started talking about second chances in theater. Oh, how much I'd love an apple tart right now. How can I help you? Did you accept the female role right away? Of course. Actually, it's not my first time playing a woman. How so? We tried to set up a trap for traveling merchants, and I pretended to be a damsel in distress. Did you succeed? Not really, but I blame it on the indifference of today's society, not my acting skills. Right. Bow before your king. So you won't get out of your role, would you? When thou becomest the king, thou needest to stay the king till the end of your days, or till some usurper taketh your place. A good actor should be able to get in and out of his role without all the fuss. Now I'll just say, Your Majesty's right. So, now we need to wait for next season. Did she take the, Yeah, she took the iron sword, and I do have my battle axe. What was I thinking? Am I blind? So she took the sword and the dress and the dye. So it's the last day of the season. How are my farmers doing? So this one's getting on, this one's almost done. This one is done. Oh, we're still planting beetroot. I want to make that flax. It's a waste of beetroot seed, but I really don't need the beetroot. So maybe they'll get to that and go back and replant it. The oats rye is one we really need. I may have to go help them out. Yeah, I may have to go help them out. Just to make sure that we get it all done before the end of the day. So I'm going to go to Piastovia and sell the last of the flatbread. And then back to the village. I'll see you in the village. We bankrupted every single merchant in Piastovia and sold all of our flatbread. Now we need to make sure that all of the fields get done. And we can farm a lot faster than our farmers. So let's take a hoe, let's take a bag, and let's take all the oat grain. Which field? Let's see. Field number 6 is... That's 5, that's 4, so 6 must be over here. This is 6. So let's see. Get our bronze hoe equipped and go to town. Ah, wait, no. It's fertilizer that we need, not the hoeing. Not yet. So I'll show you a tip with the fields. We only need 50 for this. There's a certain timing that you can use on fields. So I didn't want to call Bill. So if we set up our bag for fertilizer, fertilizer, you can move forward basically when the hand is coming out of the bag. Sometimes you miss one like that, which is what I just did. But if you get the timing right, you can almost keep moving constantly. Ah, someone else is helping me over here. Sorry, Bill, you're in the way. I know I called you. It's my fault. And she can do the rest. So, with hoeing, you can usually just hold down the trigger for the hoe and just keep moving, and it's much quicker than doing these one by one. And you have to take your breaks for stamina. If you have a potion of stamina or cherry wine and a potion of sobriety, it can help. So let's see how our fields are doing. Farming, farm shed people have no resources. What are they missing? They're missing oat grain. They're also missing oat grain. That's fine because I have the oat grain, I believe. And let's see, oats. And it was this field over here. No, this one needs oak grain. Here you can also hold down the trigger and just move as soon as the hand comes out of the bag, and it's a little bit quicker. So just finishing up our oat field, this will allow us in summer to make animal feed, and we will never have need of animal feed ever again. Check our fields. Everything looks pretty good except the onion. And we can finish that ourselves as well. Some of our people are complaining about firewood, but we'll get this done first. Oak grain can go in there. The onion field is this one, yeah. And that is the onion field done as well. So now everything, oh, actually, except 2 spots of flax in field 1. Huh. Let's see if there's anything we can do about that. Ah, apparently we don't have quite enough flax seed. Let's see, do we have any extra? No, just put the fertilizer in there. Do we have any extra flax seed anywhere? I don't think we do. Nope. And just in case, I'll check in the resource storage. Everyone's complaining about, check the traps, always check the traps. Everyone's complaining about firewood, so we'll fix that in a sec. We do not have any extra flax seed, so we're just going too short this time. That's fine. Oh, wait, we wanted to make some firewood. Take all the logs we can carry. Up to the woodshed. Make lots of firewood. Drop that in the resource storage so that we can actually walk.
Sparrow. Sorry, Captain Sparrow.
Firewood's fine. We have gotten dirty, so we'll go around the back of the resource storage and take a bath. And one thing to note, at the end of a season, you can see down the bottom left, I am low on water and halfway on food. At the very end of a season, you can ignore that. Your character washes themselves automatically, I guess, between seasons, and or not washes, feeds themselves and drinks something between seasons. I think they also wash, but season change resets that, so you can basically ignore it at the end of a season, and it doesn't have any ill effects. You will wake up clean and fed and hydrated. So I'm just dropping all of the stuff I don't need. And I think Bogusz can go to bed. So it's been a fun season. The trees came back. Bogusz got an heir. We harvested a hell of a lot. We planted a hell of a lot. We cleared out a bandit camp, although it wasn't that easy for someone like me. And we baked a hell of a lot and sold a hell of a lot and made some money. And had a little quest. So I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to keep up with the series, sub would be appreciated. It helps the channel get noticed. And I've also got a tutorial series going on, which might be of interest. Check it out, and I will see you next time.
Goodbye.